Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Starbright Theater. Right now I'm going to ask you to please silence all cell phones and no texting during the show. Ladies and gentlemen, we've had them back here. This is our third time. Peter, Paul, and Mary alive. They are a trio based in Vegas who have captured the essence of the original. They will bring you back to the time whose songs were as relevant today as they were then. So place your trays and seat backs in the upright position and fasten your seat belts as they are about to leave on a jet plane. Ladies and gentlemen, Peter, Paul, and Mary, alive!
The time will come when the wind will stop and the breeze will cease to be breathing. Like the stillness in the wind before the hurricane begins, the hour that the ship comes in. Oh, the seas will split and the ship will hit, and the sand on the shoreline will be shaken, and the tide will sound and the waves will pound, and the morning will be breaking.
Oh, the fishes will laugh as they swim out of the path,
and the seagulls, they'll be smiling, and the rocks on the sand will proudly stand the hour that the ship comes in. And the words that I use for to get the ship confused will not be understood as they're spoken. For the chains of the sea will have busted in the night and be buried on the bottom of the ocean. Oh, a song will lift as the mainsail shifts and the boat drifts on to the shoreline. And the sun will respect every face on the deck the hour that the ship comes in. And the sands will roll out a carpet of gold for your weary toes to be a-touching. And the ship's wise men will remind you once again that the whole wide world is watching. Oh, the foes will rise with steel in their eyes, and they'll jerk from their beds, think they're dreaming. And they'll pitch themselves and squeal and they'll know that it's for him the hour that the ship comes in. And they'll raise their hands, say we'll meet all your demands, but we'll shout from the bow, your days are numbered. And like Pharaoh's tribe, they'll be drowned in the tide, and like a lion, they'll be
The lights went up. We did see you for a second. You looked really good.
He's single, you know.
You can say that louder.
He's single, you know.
Thank you.
Flattery will get you everywhere. Everybody gonna pray on the very last day when they hear that bell ring the world away.
everybody gonna pray to the heaven on the judgment day. Well, you can sing about the great King David, and you can preach about the wisdom of Saul, but the judgment falls on all mankind when the trumpet sounds the call. All equal and the same when the Lord he calls your name. Get ready, brother, for that day. Everybody gonna pray on the very last day. When they hear that bell ring the world away, everybody gonna pray to the heavens on the judgment day.
Well, one day soon all men will stand, his word will be heeded in all the land.
And men shall know and men shall see, we all are brothers and we all are free. Mankind was made of clay, each of us in the very same way. Get ready, brother, for that day. Everybody gonna pray on the very last day. When they hear that bell ring the world away, everybody gonna pray to the heavens on the judgment day.
Well, the law is given and the law is known, a tale is told and the seed is sown.
From dust we came and the dust will go. You know the Lord, He once told us so. Each brother take his hand, heed the meaning of the Lord to man. Get ready, brother, for that day. Everybody gonna pray on the very last day. When they hear that bell ring the world away, everybody gonna pray to the heavens on the judgment day.
Thank you. Good evening, everybody. How are you tonight? Doing good? We are very, very happy to be back here at the Starbright Theater. And we are going to try to take you back a little bit to those 60s and 70s.
That's fine with me.
Yeah, you like that time?
I like that time. That was a good time.
It was a good time, right? When music was pretty inspirational.
We had the best music there ever was
You
back in
think?
the 60s, yeah.
The folk music.
Didn't we have the best music?
Yeah, well, we're talking about freedom and peace and equality and love, right? Talked about love. So this next song is all about love. And it was actually banned from the radio. It was such a
Suggestive. Terribleness.
My love and I did lie.
No.
Yeah.
Really? What did you do while you were lying down? I don't know.
Probably taking a nap.
You might have. I wouldn't. Never mind.
When I was just a lad of 10, my father said to me, Vicky, come here and take a lesson from the lovely lemon tree.
Don't put your faith in love, my boy, my father said to me. I feel you'll find that love is like the lovely lemon tree.
Lemon tree, very pretty, and the lemon flower is sweet, but the fruit of the poor lemon is impossible to eat. Lemon tree, very pretty, and the lemon flower is sweet, but the fruit of the poor lemon is impossible to eat. One day beneath the lemon tree, my love and I did lie. The girl so sweet that when she smiled, the stars rose in the sky.
We passed that summer lost in love beneath the lemon tree. The music of her laughter hid my father's words from me. Sing with us. Lemon tree,
Very pretty, and the lemon flower is sweet,
you're good.
but the fruit of the poor lemon is impossible to eat. Lemon tree, very pretty, and the lemon flower is sweet, but the fruit of the poor lemon is impossible to eat. One day she left without a word. She took away the sun, and in the dark she left behind. I knew what she had done.
She left me for another. 'Tis a common tale but true. A sadder man, much wiser now. sing these words to you. Lemon tree, very pretty, and the lemon flower is sweet, but the fruit of the poor lemon is impossible to eat. Lemon tree, very pretty, and the lemon flower is sweet, but the fruit of the poor lemon is impossible to eat.
Lemon tree, lemon tree, lemon tree, lemon tree. Thank you.
If they heard the words that are on the radio today, they'd go into shock.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Are you sure? It's all right? You sure?
All right. It ain't no use to sit and wonder why, babe. It don't matter anyhow. And it ain't no use to sit and wonder why, babe. If you don't know by now, when the rooster crows at the break of dawn, look out of your window and I'll be gone. You're the reason I'm traveling on, so don't think twice, it's alright.
Ain't no use in turning on your light, babe.
A light I never know. It ain't no use in turning on your light, babe. I'm on the dark side of the road, thinking and I'm wondering all the way down the road.
I once loved a woman, a child untold. I gave her my heart,
But she wanted my soul, so don't think twice, it's alright.
walking down that long, lonesome road, babe.
Where I'm bound, I can't tell.
But goodbye is too good a word, gal.
So I'll just say fare thee well.
I ain't saying you treated me unkind. You could have done better, but I don't mind.
You just sort of wasted my precious time. So don't think twice, it's alright.
Ain't no use in calling out my name, gal. Ain't no use in calling out my name, gal.
I can't hear you anymore.
Saying you treated me unkind. You could have done better, but I don't mind.
You just sort of wasted my precious time. Don't think twice, it's alright. Thank you very much.
Ready, sir?
Yeah.
Okay, it's not early in the morning, but it's late at night right Okay, but let's sing about early in the morning.
All right. This song was featured on the series Mad Men. Anybody watch that? All right. Yeah, Don Draper was up all night drinking. It was real early in the morning. He had a bad hangover, and they played this song.
I never saw that movie.
Yeah,
Really? But I know about the hangover part.
You know about the hangover? Well, early in the morning, by the break of day, I asked the Lord, help me find the way, help me find the way,
Help me find a way
to the promised
to the promised
land.
land.
This lonely body,
This lonely body
needs a helping hand.
needs a helping hand.
I asked the Lord,
I ask the Lord to help me please find a way.
when the new days are
Days of dawning, about my head in prayer.
I pray, dear Lord, won't you lead me there? Won't you guide me safely
Guide me
to the golden star?
golden step.
Won't you let this land your presence share? I pray, dear Lord, won't you lead me,
Please lead me there. When the judgment comes, find the world in shame. When the trumpet blows,
won't you call my name?
won't you call my name?
When the thunder rolls and the heavens rain, when the sun turns black, never shine again.
Never shine again when the trumpet blows. Won't you call me, please? Call my name. Yeah.
There is a true story to this song. And yes, this song is sung usually, well, when Peter, Paul, and Mary were performing earlier on in the evening to make sure that the children didn't fall asleep before this particular song. You already know what song we're going to sing, don't you? And you know that old rant about what the song really means? Let's not even go there. But the true story is, by Puff's daddy, that he and his college... Puff's Puff had a daddy. You had a daddy, I had a daddy, Puff had a daddy. Even dragons are entitled to have daddies and mommies. And with nostrils, breathing fire. All right, well, Peter Yarrow had a roommate, and he came into the wherever they were living, and he saw on a typewriter a sheet of paper, and he started reading, and he said, That's how Puff the Magic Dragon came to be.
So he stole the song.
Yes, and it's about the loss of childhood innocence.
Puff the Magic Dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Little Jackie Paper loved that rascal Puff and brought him strings and sealing wax and other fancy stuff. Oh, Puff the Magic Dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Puff the Magic Dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Together we should sing this, it's just a children's song. And if you do not know the words by this time, golly, you'd better learn them. Here we go, everybody sing it. Puff the Magic Dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called... One more time, Puff the Magic Dragon.
The
together they would travel on a boat with pillowed sail. Jackie kept a lookout perched on Puff's gigantic tail. Noble kings and princes would bow whenever they came. Pirate ships would lower their flag when Puff roared out his name. Oh, Puff, the magic dragon, lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Puff, the magic dragon, lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. The dragon lives forever, but not so little boys and girls. Painted wings and giant's rings make way for other toys. One great night it happened, Jackie Paper came no more. And Puff, that mighty dragon, he ceased his fearless roar. His head was bent in sorrow, green scales fell like rain. Puff no longer wanted to play along that cherry lane. Without his lifelong friend, Puff could not be brave. So Puff, that mighty dragon, sadly slipped into his cave. Oh, Puff, the magic dragon, lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Let's make it present tense. Puff, the magic dragon, lives by the sea and frolics in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu.
I was thinking about you folks on the airplane back from our camp tour, and I was sitting next to this woman and this man who decided to take both armrests. You know what that's like, and then you're sitting here like this. And So I'm thinking of you folks, and we're all going to sing and have a wonderful folk experience, and here you are sitting next to a stranger, and you got to sing. It's not as bad not having the armrest, but singing, yeah, it's like, I hope, well, do I care? Don't care. Just sing along and have a real good time with us.
Just pretend you're back at the campfire, singing around the campfire.
Don't get me started about the campfire.
I won't.
Okay.
Or campfire girls, for that.
Were you a campfire? No, you couldn't have been. 2, 3, 4.
Come and go with me to that land. Come and go with me to that land. Come and go with me to that land where I'm bound. Come and go with me to that land. Come and go with me to that land. With me to that land where I'm bound. There ain't no kneeling in that land. There ain't no kneeling in that land. There ain't no kneeling in that land where I'm bound. There ain't no kneeling in that land. There ain't no kneeling in that land. Kneeling in that land where I'm bound. But they'll be singing in that land. Voices ringing in that land. There'll be freedom in that land where I'm bound. They'll be singing in that land. They'll be singing in that land. Freedom in that land where I'm bound. Sing it, Dutch.
When I'm gonna walk the streets of glory on that great day in the morning, I'm gonna walk the streets of glory on that great day in the morning. I'm gonna walk the streets of glory. I'm gonna put on the shoes of glory. I'm gonna walk the streets of glory.
Hallelujah. hallelujah. Don't you want to hear the children singing on the great day in the morning? Don't you want to hear
the children singing on that
great day in the morning? Don't you want to hear all the children singing? Big old bells are ringing. Don't you want to hear all the children singing? Hallelujah.
Don't you want to
Stand in the line together. Great day in the morning. Don't you want to stand in the line together?
on that
Great day in the morning. Don't you want to stand in line together? Shake hands with one another. Don't you want to stand in the line together? Hallelujah.
well I'm gonna walk
With me to that land. Come and go with me
great
to
day
that
in the
land.
morning I'm gonna walk
With me to that land where I'm found.
one of these days when
Come
I'm
and go
gonna
with me to that land.
I'm
Come
gonna
with me to that land. With me to that land where I'm bound. With me to that land where I'm bound.
We all have that first opportunity, that first concert where we performed in front of lots of people when we first finally learned our G, E minor, C, D chord progression. So there I was. There I was in 7th grade, and I had learned my first chord progression, and I played this song for my vocal teacher. He said, "Would you want to sing it for the whole school?" I said, "Yeah, okay, sure." The only thing I remember is that I know I had long hair and that I kept going like that through the whole song. But I'm sure you're going to enjoy hearing it in the original version with Joni Brown singing the lead in 500 Miles.
If you miss the train I'm on, you will know
there will come a time when we no longer have to sing this next song. I pray to the Lord soon we will never have to sing the cruel war ever again.
The cruel war is raging. Johnny has to fight. I want to be with him from morning till night. I want to be with him. It grieves my heart so. Won't you let me go with you? No, my love, no. Tomorrow is Sunday. Monday is the day that your captain will call you, and you must obey. Your captain will call you. It grieves my heart so. Won't you let me go with you? No, my love, no. I tie back my hair. Men's clothing I'll put on. I'll pass as your comrade as we march along. I'll pass as your comrade. No one will ever know. Won't you let me go with you? No, my love, no. Oh, Johnny, I fear you are unkind. I love you far better than all of mankind. I love you far better than words can ever express. Won't you let me go with you? Yes, my love, yes. Yes, my love,
Dutch, I heard you grew up on a farm.
Yes, sir. My granddaddy had a farm back in East Texas. Anybody ever heard of Texas? Just making sure. And raised my dad there, and of course, every summer, my brother and I would go down and spend the summer with him and help him on the farm. Well, it was pretty miserable. Let me tell you. You get up while it's still dark and eat breakfast because you want to start working right when the sun comes up. You work, and then you take an hour for lunch, and then you work again until the sun goes down, and then you get to take a little break till the next day. But by that afternoon, you're saying, hurry, sundown. And that's what this song is all about. flesh is bone now, my back is bound.
So hurry, sundown, be on your way, and hurry me a sun up from this beat up sundown day. Hurry down, sundown, be on your way.
Leave me tomorrow, I'll live today. Tomorrow's breeze now blows clear and loud. I'm off my knees now, I'm standing proud.
So hurry, sundown, be on your way, and hurry me a sun up from this beat up sundown day. Hurry down, sundown, be on your way. Leave me tomorrow,
I'll love today.
my sorrow song now just must break through that brave new dawn now, long overdue. So hurry, sundown, be on your way, and hurry me a sun up from this beat up sundown day. Hurry down, sundown, be on your way. Leave me tomorrow.
I'll love today.
Hurry down, sundown, get thee be gone.
Be gone.
Get lost in the sunrise.
Get lost in the
Of the new dawn. Hurry down, sundown, take the old day, wrap it in new dreams, send it my way, send it my way, send it my way.
Thank you so much. I'll tell you, the farmers are the backbone of this country. If you ever think about it, nothing else would happen without food.
Absolutely. So I always ask this at least once in the concert. I want you to name some songs that you haven't heard yet that you'd like to hear. Shout out some songs that you'd like to hear. Anybody? I heard Where Have All the Flowers? What else?
Stew ball.
Did you just say stew ball?
He did. He said stew every time.
No.
All right.
Jesus met the
And that's the rabbi.
Blowing in the Wind?
Yeah.
Do we know Blowing in the Wind?
Blowing was a good song. See, she doesn't like doing stew ball. I have no idea. It's my solo, but she doesn't want to sing. It's a great song, and every place we go, they
Everybody
has
asks for it.
stew ball. But we're not doing it. We'll do it maybe next year, okay?
I did not
Oh, okay,
know.
hold on to that thought, okay?
I don't think we know any of those.
You know, if you put it all together and put them in columns and you said, these were all secular songs they sang, but look at this gigantic column of all these religious biblical songs that Peter, Paul, and Mary sang. You know, back when we were kids, we didn't have it was just folk music and it was wonderful. But now later on in life we're saying, my goodness, these are, yes, word songs, biblical. How wonderful and so more meaningful now as adults. Yeah, well, here we go.
Who's that calling?
more song. We're going to take a break, and then we'll come back.
I'm going to do all those songs y'all requested. Except Stew Ball.
Except Stewall. My solo. It's okay.
Next time.
We'll do it next time.
See, it's about this horse and about gambling and about it like fits Las Vegas perfectly. I don't know why my solo, you know.
I just don't understand why people like that song. I'm sorry.
What they do.
They do. So next time we will do it next time.
Now if you're gonna do that, stay in tempo. You read about Samson, you read about his birth. He was the strongest man that ever lived on earth. One day Samson, walking alone in a pound on the ground, and he saw an old jawbone, and he lifted up that jawbone, swung it over his head, and when he got to moving, 10,000 was dead. If I had my way, if I had my way in this wicked world, if I had my way, I would tear this building down. Samson the lion got an attack. Samson, he crawled up on that lion's back. You read about this beast, he killed a man with his paw. Samson, he got his hands around that lion's jaw. He's till the lion was dead. He's made honey in the lion's bed. If I had my way, if I had my way in this wicked world, if I had my way, I would tear this building down. She's a woman. She's brown and fair. She had lovely looks, God's nose, full black hair. Delilah, she climbed up on Samson's knee. Tell the way your strength lies. Please, well, she talks so fine, she talks so fair. Samson said, Delilah, cut on my hair, shave my hair just as green as your hair, and my strength will be like a natural man. If I had my way, if I had my way in this wicked world, if I had my way, I would tear this building down. If I had my way, if I had my way, if I had my way in this wicked world, if I had my way, I would tear this building down. Yeah!
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a short break. We'll be right back with Peter, Paul, and Mary live. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to have Peter, Paul, and Mary live?
I did rock and roll music and I love to get the chance to play.
And sing it.
I think it's about the happiest sound going down today.
The message may not mean or mean a great deal to me, but hey, it feels so groovy to say.
The mamas and the papas and the daughters stripping LA. They got a good thing going. say to you about the president. And when the Beatles tell you they've got their word love to sell you, they mean exactly what they say. I dig rock and roll music, I can really get it on that scene. I think I could say something if you know what I mean. But if I really say it, the radio won't play it unless I lay it between the lines.
So, this next song was the protest song of the 60s. Guess which one? Do we know that song? You're close. This is the one that Peter, Paul, and Mary, they opened up for Martin Luther King Jr. when he gave his speech on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial. Remember? No. But at any rate, we're going to sing that one for you right now.
We'd like to dedicate this song to all the policemen and all those people, men and women who are struggling to try to keep us free and safe so that we can live in this country without any fear.
Amen.
Brothers and sisters all over this land. Ooh, if I had a bell, I'd ring it in the morning, I'd ring it in the evening, all over this land. I'd ring out danger, I'd ring out a warning, I'd ring out love between my brothers and my sisters all over this land. All over this land, it's the hammer of justice, it's the bell of freedom, it's the song about love between brothers and sisters all over this land.
And actually, when we're done singing this song, you're going to say, well, the times haven't really changed. So you know what song this is. Yeah. 2, 3. Come gather round, people, wherever you roam, and admit that the waters around you have grown, and accepted that soon you'll be drenched to the bone. If your time to you is worth saving, then you better start swimming or you'll sink like a stone, for the times they are a-changin'.
For the loser now will be later to win. For the times they are a-changing. Listen to these words. Come senators, congressmen, please heed the call. Don't stand in the doorway, don't block up the hall. For he that gets hurt will be he who has stalled. There's a battle outside and it's raging. It'll soon shake your windows and rattle your walls. For the times they are a-changing.
Come mothers and fathers throughout the land, and don't criticize if you can't understand. Your sons and your daughters are beyond your command. Your old road is rapidly aging. Please get out of the new one if you can't lend your hand. For the times they are a-changing.
For the line it is drawn, the curse it is cast. The slow one now will later be past, as the present now will later be past. The order is rapidly fading, and the first one now will later be last. For the times they are a-changing.
What was that?
We could do Dream. Dream. Wrong group. But we were alive then during that great song.
But I have a feeling you know this one. And I would love to hear everyone sing with us. Because this is one of those songs where you gather around the campfire. Peter, you've got some stories about the campfire, right? Oh,
You don't want his stories.
Actually, when we first started, and probably you too, that when we first started singing this song at campfires or even groups of small groups and just singing folk music, when we sang, "Where Have All the Flowers Gone?" It just was secular, and life goes around and around and around and around again. But boy, I tell you, looking at that song from this point of view, back up here, a little older than I was back then, takes on a whole new meaning. And if we could only teach our children, if we could only have our children teach their children, they'll understand the value of life and how short it really is. And that we must take advantage of every day that we live and try to better this world.
sing it with us, please.
Where have all the flowers gone? Long time passing. Where have all the flowers gone? Long time ago. Where have all the flowers gone?
graveyards, everyone.
Oh, when will they ever learn? Oh, when will they ever learn?
Where have all the graveyards gone?
Long time passing,
Where have all the graveyards gone?
long time ago.
Where have all the graveyards gone? Gone to flowers, everyone.
Oh, when will they ever learn? Oh, when will they ever learn?
Together.
Where have all the flowers
Gone, everybody.
Long time passing. Where have all the flowers gone? Long time ago. Where have all the flowers gone?
Young
Young girls that pick them everyone. Oh, when will they ever learn? Oh, when will they ever learn?
We had a young man earlier in the first half of the concert shout out the name of this song. We know it's one of his favorite songs. We used to ask him to come up and sing it with him. He's hurting now because we no longer ask him to come up and sing this song. So, Rabbi Shmuel, I'm sorry you're not coming up here to sing about your favorite friend, Jesus. So, 2, 3, 4.
Jesus met the woman at the well. Jesus met the woman at the well. Jesus met the woman at the well.
And he told her everything she never done. He said, woman, woman, where is your husband? He said, woman, woman, where is your husband? He said, woman, woman, where is your husband? I know everything you've ever done. She said, Jesus, Jesus, I ain't got no husband. She said, Jesus, Jesus, I ain't got no husband. She said, Jesus, Jesus, I ain't got no husband. And you don't know everything I've ever done. He said, woman, woman, you got 5 husbands. She said, woman, woman, you got 5 husbands. He said, woman, woman, you got 5 husbands. And the one you have now, he's not your own. She said, this man, he must be a prophet. She said, this man, he must be a prophet. This man must be a prophet. He done told me everything I
Okay. Now we need your help in this song. And I gotta tell you, it's a song I always loved singing when I was a youth grouper back in high school because we were able to sing Bosom out loud.
You can tune a piano, but you can't tune a fish. Apparently not a guitar either. Let this be a lesson. Never buy a guitar at Sears.
Mr. Martin! God, never mind. Remember your first K? Nobody remembers their first K from Sears and Roebuck? Never mind. Now we're going to be able to sing it out loud in front of your neighbor. You can sing Bosom. It goes like this. Rock of my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Rock of my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Rock of my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Oh, rock of my soul. Well, this side and that side, they're very encouraging. But it's not your part and it's not your part. Center section, let's hear you sing it. 1, 2, 3, and rock of my soul in the rock of my in the Abraham, rock of my the bosom of Abraham. Oh, rock of my. That's very good. Okay, we're going to take this left side over here. You got the more complicated part. It goes like this. So high, you can't get over it. So low, you can't get under it. So wide, you can't get round of it. Oh, rock of my. Let's hear you try it. Here we go. So high. So high. Good. So low, you can't get under it. So wide, you can't get round of it. Oh, rock of my. That was excellent, excellent. You guys are probably saying, now what's left for us to do? You guys have the very special part of being the wassailers.
Have you ever been a wassailer before?
Do they even know what wassailing is? You got to take your hands up and go this way and that way, and you sing, rock my soul, rock my, and you can even sway back and forth, rock my, oh, you're doing a great job, oh, rock my soul. Now don't get too carried away, okay? Let's start out with the first section, then we'll add the second section, and then wassailers will bring you in to cap the whole thing off. Here we go, second. Center, are you ready? Here we go. And rock of my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Rock of my soul in the bosom of very good. Rock of my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Oh, you keep singing now at the second verse. Rock of my soul, you can't get over it so low. Can't rock of my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Okay, wassailers, here we go. Rock my soul, rock my soul, rock my soul, oh, rock my soul. Here we go. Rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Oh, rock. Here we go. So high, can't get over it. So low, can't get under it. So wide, can't get round of it. Oh, come on, wassailers, and rock my soul, rock my soul, rock my soul. Oh, rock everybody, rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Oh, rock my soul.
You guys are great.
Excellent job there. Well, that filled up about a good 5 minutes worth of the show. Not still. My solo, thank you. Next time. Well, we took a moment or two and sang about Jesus. Now we're going to sing about Moses. See, equal equality for everybody. The rabbi come up? No, rabbi no come up.
Okay. I'm ready. Now I'm ready.
Now you're ready. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Okay,
A
now
lot
we're
of moving parts here.
You wouldn't think so.
Go tell it on the mountain, over the hill and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain to let my people go. Who's that yonder dressed in red? Let my people go. Must be the children that Moses led. Let my people go. Who's that yonder dressed in red? Must be the children that Moses led. Go tell it on the mountain to let my people go. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hill and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain to let my people go. Who's that yonder dressed in white? Let my people go. Must be the children of the Israelites. Let my people go. Who's that yonder dressed in white? Must be the children of the Israelites. Go tell it on the mountain to let my people go. Who's that yonder dressed in black? Let my people go. Must be the hypocrites turning back. Let my people go. Who's that yonder dressed in black? Must be the hypocrites turning back. Go tell it on the mountain to let my people go. Tell it on the mountain, over the hill and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain to let my people go.
Before we get to jet plane, we have to do the train. This train. You remember that? No? You remember this train? Okay, then eventually we'll get flying in a minute or two. 1, 2, 3, 4.
This train don't carry no gamblers. This train don't carry no gamblers. This train don't carry no gamblers, no crap shooters, no midnight ramblers. This train don't carry no gamblers. This train don't carry no jokers. Well, this train don't carry no jokers. Well, this train don't carry no jokers. No hot tone women, no cigar smokers. Well, this train don't carry no jokers. Well, this train doesn't carry my mother. Well, this train doesn't carry train. This train doesn't carry my mother, my father, my sister, and my brother. This train doesn't carry my mother. Well, this train, she's bound for glory. 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 If you want to get to heaven, you got to be holy. This train, she's bound for glory. Well, this train.
Thank you, George. Towards the end of the Vietnam War, this song became a very popular single hit. Peter Yarl sang it, and it always brings out the tears when you hear the children singing in the background.
I don't know this song because I had already quit listening to Peter, Paul, and Mary. I was into Jimi Hendrix by then.
Look what happened to him. You know, it was a terrible summer. We lost 3 in one summer. You remember that summer, Jimmy, Janice, and the door guy?
The door guy?
Well, Jim Morrison. I forgot for a second. The Doors guy. You know, the guy who kept opening the doors and closing the doors. It's even harder when you have children and you're looking them straight in the eye and trying to level with them and telling them what's what. Sometimes they're crying. Sometimes they're sighing. And sometimes they're smiling. Tell me why you're crying, my son. I know you're frightened like everyone. Is it the thunder in the distance you fear? Will it help if I stay very near? I am here. Sing it with us. Here we go. And if you take my hand, my son, all will be well when the day is done. And if you take my hand, my son, all will be well when the day is done. Day is done. Day is done. Day is done. When the day is done. When the day is done. When the day is done. Day is done. Tell me why you're sighing, my son. You shall inherit what mankind has done. In a world filled with sorrow and war. If you ask me why this is so, I really don't know. And if you take my hand, my son, all will be well when the day is done. And if you take my hand, my son, all will be well when the day is done. Day is done. When the day is done. Day is done. When the day is done. When the day is done. Day is done. Tell me why you're smiling, my son. Is there a secret you can tell everyone? Do you know more than men that are wise? Can you see what we all must disguise through your loving eyes? Together. And if you take my hand, my son,
Good.
all will be well when the day is done. And if you take my hand, my son,
I can hear it.
all will be well when the day is done. Day is done.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next song features our bass player, Elisa Eden. Elisa Eden. I see that smile on her face. I think of the Garden of Eden. Thank you, Lisa. It's wonderful to have you playing with us. And singing Paul tonight is our one and only Dutch Clap from Las Vegas, now living in Dallas.
Thank you.
And tonight, well, you got to do me first.
What's your name? So, this is our one and only leader and amazing vocalist and creator, Peter Gordon. And his name really is Peter.
And we have the very beautiful Joan Brown playing Mary tonight. Isn't she awesome?
All my bags are packed, I'm ready to go. I'm standing here outside your door. I hate to wake you up to say goodbye, but the dawn is breaking, it's early morn. The taxi's waiting, he's blowing his horn. Already I'm so lonesome I could cry.
Sing it with us. Here we go.
So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. There's so many times I've let you down. So many times I've played around. I tell you now, they don't mean a thing.
They don't mean a thing.
Every place I go, I think of you. Every song I sing for you. When I get back, I'll wear your wedding ring.
I'll wear your ring.
So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. Now the time has come to leave you one more time. Let me kiss you and close your eyes. I'll be on my way. Dream about the days to come when I won't have to leave alone. About the time I won't have to say. Kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. So this is that other protest song. Any ideas?
last night I had. That's a wonderful song, wonderful song. Next time. Next time. For Christmas. We have all the answers ready already. Michael moved from Vegas. He's in New York right now. And he's on his way back. He promised to be here for next year's show. This song asks 9 questions. I was fortunate enough to be a member of the Milburnaires, part of Milburn High School in Milburn, New Jersey.
Yeah, Milburn.
And there was a controversy. You can even read about it, look it up, Google it. Did Bob Dylan really write this song, or did a member of my Milburnaires write this song? His name is Laurie Wyatt. No, it's been proven that, well, who really knows? Who told person to never say a word after you give the money, you never say a word? He wrote it, that's that. But tradition has it that Bob Dylan did write this song, but I, as a Milburnaire, believe otherwise. That the guy who was 2 years ahead of me in high school, he came in and they recorded it on a record even before Bob Dylan came out and sang the song. So, as I was saying, this song asks 9 questions. As of yet, we haven't been able to figure out the answers. Some people poo-poo it and say, the answer's blowing in the wind, you'll never catch it. It means nothing. Because literally, you think about the answers blowing in the wind. Can't catch it. Well, maybe we have that optimism still. I looked at it differently, with great hope, and we still do as we sing this song together.
Before she sleeps in the sand, how many times must the cannonballs fly before they're forever banned? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind.
How many years must a mountain exist before it is washed to the sea?
How many years can some people exist before they're allowed to be free? How many times can a man turn his head and pretend that he just doesn't see?
The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind.
How many times must a man look up before he can see the sky? How many ears must one man have before he can hear people cry? How many deaths will it take till he knows that too many people have died?
The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind.
Yes.
The answer is blowing in the wind. Together, ready?
The answer is blowing in the wind.
much does it take? Before people wake up.
This is our last song. This song is not necessarily...
You want to hear more?
That was perfect.
Oh, Stoolball was racist, and I wish he were mine. He never drank water, he always drank wine.
Yeah.
So we sang it. There we go. So this song, entitled Light One Candle, doesn't necessarily have to be sung on Hanukkah. It could be sung anytime during the year. Lighting one candle for justice, one candle for freedom. Light one candle for the Maccabee children. Give thanks that their light didn't die. Light one candle for the pain they endured when the right to exist was denied. Light one candle for the terrible sacrifice justice and freedom demand. Light one candle for the wisdom to know that the peacemaker's time is at hand. Don't let the light go out, it's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out, let it shine through our love and our tears.
And light one candle for the strength that we need to never become our own foe. And light one candle for those who are suffering the pain we learned so long ago. And light one candle for all we believe in, let anger not tear us apart. And light one candle to bind us together with peace as a song in our heart. Don't let the light go out, it's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out, let it shine through our love and our tears. Don't let the light go out, don't let the lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out, let it shine through our love and our tears.
What is a memory? It's valued so highly that we keep it alive in that flame. What's a commitment to those who died when they cry out they've not died in vain? We have come this far, always believing that justice will somehow prevail. Oh, this is the burden, this is the promise, this is why we will not fail. Don't let the light go out, don't let the light for so many years. Don't let the light go out, let it shine through our love and our tears. Don't let the light go out, it's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out, let it shine through our love and our tears. Don't let the light go out, don't let the light go out, don't let the light go out.
Dale, can we turn up the house lights, please? Everybody, please stand up and join with us.
Come on,
Stand up and sing with us if you would
Stretch a
on
little
this
bit.
last song.
This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land was made for you and me. I roamed and rambled and followed my footsteps to the sparkling sands of her diamond desert, and all around me a voice was singing. This land was made for you and me.
Here we go.
This land is your land, this land is my land. From California land was made for you
Last
and
time,
me.
Vegas,
Here
here we
we
go.
This land is your land, everyone. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island. From the Redwood Forest or to the Gulf Stream. This land was made for you and me.
Last time, here it is.
This land was made for you and me.
Thank you so much.